All right, we are back, HHN fans, to Universal Studios. We just got the Nightmare Fuel announcement. Still waiting to actually see if we get another announcement today. It is still early enough, but we have a ton of construction updates. A lot happened already yesterday. I was gonna come here, but I was like, you know what? They always do more on Thursday, it feels like. So today is Thursday, and more has happened this morning. Let's get started with this HHN update. Another big one today, guys. I think just moving forward, you can expect to see really big HHN updates from constructions, announcements, everything like it. Yeah, as of now, expect to get huge updates in these videos. Also, if you guys have not yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. A lot of you guys finally subscribed on the last video because I guess I asked early. Really excited to see you guys join. But either way, let's get inside and get this started. Again, so much to cover already today. Alrighty, it looks like we do have more stages. So last time we were here, we did have 2 stages set up, and it looks like we have 2 more here. Very exciting to see. Let's go see our first one. What is the design on this stained glass? Looks like a phoenix or a bird of sorts. Let's take a closer look. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like rank them on my list here. The Phoenix looks pretty good. I think I like the bat a little bit more. The blue is a little dark right now. Again, when they end up bringing out like the lighting, if they do that, which again, seeing the lights kind of being ran down here, or the electrical at least, it might pop a little better. But I don't know, I really like that bat, but this looks great too. I am loving the stained glass here. The more I'm looking at it, I'm like, that actually might be more like a crow or a raven. I don't think they have a phoenix here, right? I feel like, you know, a blackbird would make a lot more sense. But okay, let's look at the other one over here. This one is a black cat. Definitely able to tell. Oh, it says don't climb. I always hate to be that person because I don't like to be, you know, the tattletale kind of person, but like when your video literally in the front has do not climb and you're filming your kid like running around on here, it's kind of ironic, is it not? Anyway, here we go. It looks like we have a black cat right here. This one looks really good as well. Lovely designs. Again, these all look the same as far as the actual stages. One of them over there is different, and I'll kind of point that back out, but you can see the lighting being ran down here, kind of coming out here by the garbage, it looks like, and it's ran up the side here, but this looks really stinking good, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but it looks fantastic. I mean, look at that. Beautifully designed. I mean, they knocked it out of the park with these. This is probably one of my favorite, like, pre kind of HHN Scarezone props I've seen in a long time. It just gets me hyped. It looks beautiful. It goes along with the conservatory. This is gonna be great. We are currently waiting to see, just briefly, to see if we get a new announcement for Halloween Horror Nights right now. So give us just a minute. Everybody is kind of waiting around. We're gonna see if something comes. If not, we'll continue on. All right, so it looks like we didn't get any new merch or any big drops, but we did get today the Nightmare Fuel returning, which I knew about this morning, and then Ghoulish is returning for the nighttime show on the Lagoon, which is great news. I think it's like Hauntophonic, kind of a unique name. But yeah, we do have 2 new shows coming, at least one returning and then one coming back now. So obviously we've had Nightmare Fuel over the past few years, and now we have the return of the Lagoon show Ghoulish, which is something I've been looking forward to. I think it draws a huge crowd, to be honest. It really livens up everything over by the Lagoon. So I'm excited to see that return, at least at this point. So again, now at this point, we do have confirmation that we have 4 Scarezones, 2 new experiences, and 2 shows. So we know that we have like the DJ area going on, and then we have the Mel stuff, and then we have the 2 shows. So kind of that is your gambit of extra offerings outside of the houses. Either way, let's head into Central Park and see what is going on over here. I think we have quite a bit. There are the entrance pieces here for Crooked Lane. And now, as you guys know, cats have 9 lives, so it does say 9 here. Very fun to see that little detail. We have these little pillars that are sticking out. What is going on over there? Oh, you know what? We have them right here too. So it looks like this could be signage or something that could be dangerous for people walking, depending on what is sticking out there. But we have some sort of pieces sticking off, and then again, another one over here. What is going on? Actually, before we go over there, I want to point out whatever they are doing over here is bizarre. So it looks like they are digging down underneath. And there is something underneath these tarps or whatever they are. It looks like a little square piece. It looks like something is gonna hook up to that of some sort. But you can see, I mean, they are digging underground. Unless this doesn't pertain to HHN, I would find that hard to believe. But very interesting. And again, we have another one right here. So these all are the same. I'm gonna guess that one is the same. You can get another look here at these platforms that have like the squares in them now though. As you can see, there's something like sticking up. So I don't know what is happening there. Very excited to see what goes on. And then over here we have our third platform as well. This is exciting. I'm loving to see this. This definitely gives you kind of like that brick style that you see on house sidings as well. Again, they all have something covered up in the middle there, which again is my guess that we're gonna have something attached. But yeah, and another platform still kind of risen up over here with that square in the center. So that looks to be what is happening. Wow, this one looks crazy. Yeah, look how like risen up this one is and the hole that they're digging there. What are they doing? I'm so curious. And here is another huge update. So I originally thought these might have been placeholders to go inside of the cat lane here, you know, inside. But no, I think these are gonna be up here because, I mean, look at this. The way that they put this formation around the tree makes me think that this is now specifically the spot for it. So I was not expecting that at all. Very unique. So you can see we have lights here that are going to be shining here. These are still boo holes for sure, which we did note before. Now they've connected them with more scratch marks down here. And now you can see how this is all kind of coming together. That is crazy. Was not expecting this to be an area. So you're going to be able to walk through here. It looks like you are going to have to watch out for these trees for sure. But yeah, you see how this is all attached up top. You have the speakers up there that are going to be pointing right down, getting right in your face. Wow, that is super cool. Let's look at the back side of this. So it looks like the scare actors are going to be able to enter through these little flaps here. You could see like the stairs right there, and they'll walk up and be inside of these little areas. How cool is that? Wow, okay, so yeah, I was totally off. I thought this was a staging area, and this is going to be a full part of the scare zone. I love this so much. I mean, we are beyond just that little walk path. Now we are out here. Nothing new on the stage, but yeah, look at this. And then up front, you can see the stained glass that we have been kind of seeing around here. Love that. That looks great. I'm loving the stained glass vibe. And these are all right here. So I wonder if somebody will be behind there or if they're gonna have like little triggers and like lights. I'm curious to see what they end up doing. Will they put the stained glass on the other side too? Are those gonna be specifically just boo holes? I don't know, but if you look up top, it looks like some sort of like stained glass pieces as well have been kind of destroyed along the roof. So I don't really know, but this looks awesome. Gosh, I'm loving the sets this year. Like I said, this might be one of my favorite years for just set pieces. I'm like super amped. Well, how are you guys feeling about this now? I am loving these two scare zones. I hope the rest really develop just as well, but these look amazing. I love that we are going all the way back there and going out actually in like the whole like corridor out there now, instead of just ending right at the end of this little walk path. So I think it's going to really extend the zone. I'm hoping the way that both of these scare zones between whatever is happening inside of Hollywood and then here in Central Park, I hope they really meld together really well. I think it's gonna look superb if it kind of like, again, exists in like the same kind of capacity between like zone to zone instead of kind of like a harsh cut. Considering they were talking about wanting to keep things so cohesive and throughout the entire event, I think it's gonna look really good. I'm super excited for this. I don't know, I mean, this looks amazing. Also, I do wanna talk really briefly, the Nightmare Fuel show, they did say the name is like Circus of Decay, which kind of lends itself to be pseudo part of this conservatory theme, right? Like decay, that's kind of how like the conservatory is, kind of old and like decrepit in a sense. So hopefully they kind of keep that theme with Nightmare Fuel. I don't know, based on some of the stuff that we saw over there, it kind of looks like it's actually going to be part of the theme. So I think they are doing a good job keeping conservatory as the overarching theme of the event, which I love. They have added some little bushes here around these trusses. Let's head into Battery Park, see if anything new is happening in here. I think they added these speakers since last time. Did we cover these? Maybe, maybe not, but we have 4 speakers on that one and 4 speakers on that truss. So more speakers, lighting all looks to be the same, but they have now wrapped up more lighting, cables at least, along the outside right there. So more lighting, more cables, ready to go. Now I did want to come take a look at the house over here going into Fast and Furious. Unfortunately, like I said before, I don't think we're gonna get anything new here, but it kind of looks the same. So at this point, I'll still check, but won't be pointing it out as much just because if nothing is new there, I don't want to keep boring you with that segment. Speaking of Fast and Furious, Nicole and I just watched Fast 9. So we are on to Fast X. That is our last one in the series. If you guys have been watching for a little while, you guys know that we've been trying to watch all of them. Nicole has never seen any of them. I think I saw up to 8, and then I didn't watch 9 or 10. So yeah, she now just has to watch X. I need to watch X. First time seeing Fast 9 last night. What's going on with this series? Taking off and going into space and cars and stuff. I was like, this is so far from what like the original Fast and Furious of like street racing is. Now it's just like an action film. I feel like there's no more than like 5 to 10 minutes without having a 20-minute long action sequence like throughout the entire movie. It's kind of bizarre, but yeah, we're gonna finish up Fast X hopefully this week, and then when they release part 2, we'll have finished the entire series for Fast and Furious. Taking a look over here inside of San Francisco, not seeing anything new right now. Stage is still set, lights are still there. Maybe they added these lights, but I think they were already there as well, so nothing new happening up in here. Can we get some hype for a bathroom update right now? Because we have one, and they're working on it right now. And there he is. He's nailing in the sides. He was just hitting it with a hammer. Oh no, he's going away. But there you go, they are working on it. Looks like they're doing some painting up there along the edges, kind of putting up some finishing touches there. Looks like they're also nailing down some of the siding along the edges. So it is very close. All right, it is close. And now looking over to the right though, we do see the bridge, which still looks to be pretty much completely dismantled. However, it does look like they put some sort of like rails or something into place, which is my guess going to be something pertaining to just like the support system that they use to actually put the walk path over it. So pretty close overall, looking good, getting bathroom work done. We are moving forward. Not really able to pick up anything on a Nightmare Fuel right now. I know a few people have heard music coming from it, and no construction right now. I don't see anybody walking around. So as of now, nothing really to cover. But again, we did get our announcement today, which is always a little exciting. Okay, so now we do have one confirmed house location. Before we go take a look, you need to give this video a thumbs up, please. It really helps out a lot. But we are going to go find our very first confirmed house location. We can actually see where it is. I know there's speculations, but this is the only thing that I can actually see, that I can confirm with my eyes and not just what people will say or tell you. This is a full-blown confirmation. Let's go take a look. So straight ahead, I need to use my phone. You can see Fallout will be in one of the tent houses back there. You can see it from the exit queue. It's pretty blatant as you are walking out of Simpsons. There it is. Now it looks like they are doing work here on this tent house as well. A lot of work being done there. Looks like they got a full crew. It's looking good. Nothing too new really over with the other one. Still kind of the same setup there. I don't know what these two are gonna be, but again, we do have confirmation for the Fallout house. How fun is that? One other thing we do need to look at quickly before we get out of here would be the lights here by the Transformers bar. Looks like they're hanging red and blue lights here. Also still nothing yet for these walls, waiting on those. Assuming we're gonna get food booths through here, but that's really gonna tighten things up if these are still in place. But I wanna check out really quickly one more thing over here by the arcade. So this is super strange. Underneath Palace, they removed arcade. You can still see a faint outline of where it does say arcade there. But as of now, they have completely removed it, which has people really speculating on what is going in this location now. So keep an eye out for some sort of announcement or something pertaining to this, because that doesn't seem like a coincidence. It does look like they have been moving the lights around, so it looks like those are now aiming down here a little bit, as you can see the angle of those lights. So they are moving the lights around, testing them. Again, lots of lights have shown up here in New York, so really excited to see that. But yeah, I think that is just about it today. Lots of stuff going on, holy cow. Also, what the heck is going on with celebrity deaths? We just saw Ozzy Osbourne pass away the other day. Hulk Hogan passed away today. What is happening? I feel like that's just like, it happened so quick, so fast, like, I don't know, like out of nowhere it kind of feels like. I mean, they weren't that old, but I know obviously there's always health complications that come along with things, but like, I don't know, crazy right now. We are now finished up with our HHN updates for the day. I do want to briefly say thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And to those of you that are here just for the HHN season, I really do appreciate it. Honestly, it means the world to see you guys at the event, saying hi, conversing, having the support on the videos, but also for those of you guys that watch me, you know, year round and see what Nicole and I are up to throughout the year. You know, it's awesome to see all the support. I love to watch the community grow. I'm so excited to talk with you guys inside of the parks and just kind of converse about events and things happening at theme parks. It's just something that we love. And it's just really cool to see something that like fans of theme parks all have in common. It's just like, we all like the parks, we all like doing this, and I don't know, it's just really cool. So I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give. Again, subscribing to the channel, thumbsing the video up, you know, sharing it, whatever. I mean, that all helps. It's free ways to help out the channel. And again, I just really appreciate all of that. You guys have been awesome with it. So either way, I'm sure we'll be back here soon enough. Really nervous with the fact that we don't have another house announcement right now, and we are a week away from August, which means we are about a month away from opening night, and we're still missing our last 2 house announcements, which is a little weird. I do think we'll get them before August. I think we'll get them over the next week or so. But it's still crazy to think like we're still missing 2 houses. I know 5 Nights is announced, but like what else is coming with 5 Nights? I don't know. It's cool. But either way, we'll be back here really soon. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here at Universal Studios. It is really hot here. We are surviving. But yeah, thank you again for hanging out with me here at Universal Studios. Nicole actually needs my car. Hers is in the shop today, so I need to run home and get that for her. And then yeah, we will be back here in the next few days. Thank you guys for being here.